Alright, Misfits 20 is over, and one of the only good things to come out of it was Wade Plemons versus Masai Warrior. Wade got his first ever victory. How did he look in the ring? Let's start the fight talk. I'm gonna first start by saying that Wade was my absolute inspiration, my idol, the reason I even started YouTube in the first place, and to see him fight was honestly one of the best things I've ever seen. I'm not saying he's the best boxer in the world, but it was just a really good moment in his career and a moment for all of his fans to watch. We didn't know what Wade could bring to the table. He had never fought before. The only thing we knew about him was his high ring IQ, because his breakdowns, they're top notch. You can't get any better than that. Or maybe the fight talk. The fact that he had a high ring IQ, we already knew that Masai Warrior, he was going to be in for a rude awakening. A lot of people did say that, oh god, look at Masai Warrior's physique, look at all that muscle. What did it prove to be though? Masai Warrior, his muscles, he couldn't handle it. He was the one who was looking tired in the first 3 rounds. Let's break down this fight. In round 1, the right overhands, they were landing. They were coming through. Not a lot of them landed, but the ones that did, they did a lot of damage to Masai Warrior and they stunned him a bit. Only thing I would say to critique Wade in the first round, obviously I'm not an expert in boxing, but I would say the combinations were quite overused. But that was only in the first round. So first round easily goes to Wade by far. Masai Warrior barely threw any punches that landed on Wade in the first round. Then we got to the second round and we saw Wade was starting to get a lot more comfortable, a lot more looser, and he really looked confident in this fight. From round 2 onwards, I just felt as if Wade had already won. I don't even know why. I knew that there was 3 more rounds left. Anything could happen, but I just was very confident in Wade's ability from what I had seen in round 1. Round 2 proved again that Wade was just a better fighter because the way he was fighting was even better. The right overhands, I don't think there was a single one that didn't hurt Masai Warrior, and the ones that didn't land, they were so close to landing. Wade switched it up a bit though, got a few lefts in it. I don't think he landed the uppercut, but I could tell he was trying to set it up. Wade, when he was setting up his punches in general, were just really good. He made sure to maintain the distance, and when it was time to strike, he threw that right overhand, and he just absolutely obliterated Masai Warrior's face. He ate so many punches, so fair play to him, man. He's got a very good chin. I'm surprised he didn't get dropped. Then we get into the third round, and this is where we just see Wade solidify his performance. Wade was looking sharp. He was looking really good. More rights, more rights, more rights. Only thing I'd have to say about Wade is that when you're playing UFC or WWE for the first time, you keep spamming the square button to just throw that constant right hand. That's the only critique I would give, but he is still new to the boxing. That just tells us that his right overhands are really, really good. I'd like to see him switch up a bit, like in his next fight, and I think he will. He only had 5 weeks with BJ Flores. He looked absolutely tremendous. But then we get to round 4. And this is where I saw signs of weakness from Wade. I'm not going to take anything away from his performance, okay? First 3 rounds, immaculate, bro. I was so impressed. I was actually surprised about how good he was. But he gassed out. Now, I don't know if this is just because it was a cardio issue during camp. I know he trained very hard during camp, from what I've heard, especially training professionals, training with Josh Bruckner, Tristan Ham, sparring with them. I thought Wade was actually about to fold. I did think Masai Warrior could have knocked them out if it went any longer. If it was like a 6-round fight, this could be a completely different discussion to what we're having right now. Masai Warrior, I don't know where he just all of a sudden woke up, because it was as if it was round 1. This is what Masai Warrior said he was going to do from round 1 onwards, but he just didn't do it. Wade was getting hit with some really good shots, an uppercut here and there as well. But one thing about Wade, he also firmed the punches, so credit to him. But he looked a lot more weaker. His gas tank was very low. There was like 30 seconds where there was a flurry of punches from Masai Warrior and Wade threw nothing back. And that is what had me scared. But the way Wade firmed the punches, fair enough. Can Wade actually box again? That's the main question. And I think anyone who says no, mate, what are you talking about? Wade surprised all of us. 5 weeks of training with BJ Flores. Granted, he's an amazing trainer. Wade has got serious potential. Only thing I want him to do, mix up more combinations, don't use the right hand. I think his way of setting up the right hand is amazing, but he can probably use more uppercuts and a few left hooks. Aim more to the body, and then you catch your opponent off guard when they put their hands down, and then you hit the right. That's the way you knock out your opponent. But fair play to Wade. First ever fight, solid performance, solid victory. I can't really say anything much about that because for someone who just started out boxing, he just proved to everyone that he's not just a commentator. He's not just someone who breaks down fights. He can fight. Who should he fight next though? That's the main question. That's what everyone's wondering. I did see that Mams and KSI said Chase versus Wade Plem would be a good fight. Down the line, yes. Right now, Wade is not ready. I genuinely do think that Chase the more, he's heavier as well, and I'm pretty sure he's taller. He's got way more advantages than him, and I don't think Wade is ready for that. Who should he actually fight? It should be HS Tiki Toki. Now, this is a scary fight, because I feel like HS, we haven't seen too much of him, but the power that HS has is crazy. We saw what he did to George Benson. He landed, 2 punches? And he was already down. The fight finished in 1 round, I'm pretty sure. That should be giving you red alerts. Granted, George Benson, he's not credible at all. Still, HS had power. Only thing I'd be scared about is HS probably dominating the later rounds and Wade gassing out. I think if Wade can fix his gas tank, we're in for a competitive fight, and I do think Wade could possibly win. Maybe let's get this fight on the March card, March 29th. That would be absolutely amazing, but I don't know if Wade has got time for that as of right now due to different things coming up for commentary. But yeah, man, it was a truly awesome thing to see Wade finally get into the ring. I know a lot of you were probably happy to see that as well, especially in the arena. I'm sure it would have been amazing. But on to the next, man. Let's see what Wade does. Let's see what else he does in his career. I'm so excited to see him fight more. The person we all want to see him fight next is HS Tiki Toki. So Wade, if you're watching this video, I don't know if you are, but I love you, bro. Interviewed you many times now, and I can't wait to see what else you do. And I just really, really hope you make a statement, and I hope you get the HS Tiki Toki fight, because this is going to be one of the most competitive fights I think we're going to see on Misfits. But yeah, it's been your boy Krish. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave in the comment section below, what did you think about this fight? What did you think of Misfits 20 as a whole? And what do you think about KSI versus Wayne Bridge? I did do a video on that earlier on. Appalling, bro. Bro, absolutely appalling. I still can't believe that that fight is confirmed for March 29th. Hopefully get a replacement. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video.